Kathy Reticker, and I'm going to say your last name wrong. I know it. Aleks Tugbiyele.
Tugbiyele,
I got it. Okay. So, Kathy, you're the executive director, and Aleks,
Yes.
you're the development coordinator. So, you're our neighbor right down the street here in Lowell. So, but you work with a lot of women throughout the area. So, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Okay, I'll hit it and then you can take over.
Sure.
So we have been around for 25 years, and basically what we do is support women starting their own businesses here in Lowell. And the business that they do is family child care. So we serve about 400 kids throughout the city in 54 family child care homes. And so the homes have an average between 6 to 8 children, anywhere from 0 to 13 years old. And we provide all the sort of back office services. We do the billing, we do the contracting, we do marketing, Aleks does fundraising. So we really provide all the support that make those businesses successful. Because as anyone who tries to run a small business knows, it's really challenging, and you might be great at baking cakes, but selling them is a different talent. And so this is a very similar. These women are wonderful at taking care of children, and then we support the business aspect of what they do.
So starting a business is not always an easy thing to do. I mean, you see many people, really struggle starting their own business. What makes your program successful for that?
I think definitely the support network. And what we do that's really exciting is that we help women in the languages and according to what they need to kind of have a close relationship that's culturally sensitive to them. So our providers speak Khmer, Portuguese, Spanish, French. How many other languages we're speaking? Arabic.
Wow.
Women from Burma now have joined our group. So it's really it's very reflective of Lowell's immigrant and refugee community. I think the other thing that we do, in all honesty, as a business is we help the women start the business, but then we also subcontract with them. So that makes a big difference,
Absolutely.
right? We provide the clients for them. So I think that it helps to make their business long-term and successful.
So you guys have had a lot of success. Now tell us about maybe one of your providers, or in general, one that has really been great, and how this program has helped her achieve.
Right. I'm going to turn that over to Aleks, because for the last couple of weeks we've been actually going, and we're getting ready for our 25th anniversary. And Aleks has been interviewing our providers about that very thing. So I'm just going to turn that over to you.
So we have about 54 providers in our network, and it's really hard to, I think, pick one person, because I have a small child myself, and he's in one of our homes. So I think some of the great stories that we want to share with people is just that our providers, many of them may have come as either refugees or immigrants. A lot of them have recently resettled in the area. They've started their own businesses, and many of them have gone on to buy their own homes. Their children are also wonderful success stories, which is hard to chart. Like my provider, both of her kids did extremely well in school. Her daughter's in college, doing very well, has a great internship with a major company in Boston, and her son's a ranking officer in the military. So success is really so much more than just having this business that's successful for a long time. It's about moving into a neighborhood and buying a home and planting roots there, and then making it so that your children can succeed as well. And our kids who graduate from our programs are doing splendid also.
So what you guys do is you're not just building up one individual who's doing these businesses, you're building up their whole family.
Right.
Essentially, yeah, in the community. Essentially the community. I mean, I was at a provider's home, and they were outside riding their bikes. And all these doors opened up, and other kids just came out, and they were riding their bikes too, and the sprinkler came on, and I was like, wow, you're not just taking care of these 6 kids, but the parents know too, when it's time to play outside, the kids from the other parts of the neighborhood come hang out too.
So I mean, we've talked about at the Folk Festival here, it's a very diverse, and that's pretty much what you guys are promoting too. I mean, it's all these different neighborhoods, like you said, with the kids coming outside, and I mean, everyone just kind of comes together. It really has kind of brought neighborhoods together, would you say?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we almost refer to some of our providers as anchors in a neighborhood because they move in, they take care of their home, it's their business, so they want to take care of it. They stay in the neighborhood and they're home all day. So that, you know, people always worry about neighborhoods where no adults are around, but they're there every day. And so I think they really do provide sort of an anchor in the neighborhood, which is an important
Absolutely,
piece.
it makes it feel more safe. There's that steady person around.
Right.
So what kind of projects do you guys have coming up in the next year, or?
We're so glad you asked.
Yeah, we are really, really busy in a great way.
Go, I'm ready.
Well, so this is our 25th anniversary year, and the first event that we'll be having August 24th is a citywide preschool science fair. And we're going to have it at Cumnock Hall over at the university. And all the providers and kids will be, you know, the 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds will be showing sort of the different things that they do that are science. And it's in conjunction with the Discovery Museum in Acton. We're a partner with them. And so they've worked with our providers, they've worked with our kids. All of our kids have been to field trips there. And so we're going to get a chance to show that off on August 24th. And then on October 19th,
we're having our big party. We're having
a
big, well, you know, I hope you will join us actually.
Yeah, I will.
So we've actually just partnered with, another really great story for another time, but we're partnering with a company in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, of all places.
All right.
One of our former providers' sons has a dance studio. So our providers, we talk about diversity, our parties are great because everybody brings food and it's like a mini folk fest. I mean, we have food from all over the place. So this party will be at the Inn and Conference Center, so we won't be bringing food, but we will be bringing our families, our providers, our parents. We're going to celebrate all the work that we've done, and then we're just going to dance the night away. And it's going to be, you know, I don't think it will compare really to the high life that was yesterday at Boarding House Park.
Yeah.
But yeah, but we're going to have some salsa. We're going to have this class is going to come up with a special dance for us. So it's going to be a pretty big deal.
So it is going to be a great time.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
promising it.
yes.
Oh yes, absolutely.
So tell us, where can people find out about you? How can they get involved or just help?
Sure. So there's a few ways. We, of course, have a web page, which is www.acrefamily.org. We are also on Facebook.
All right.
So we have a Facebook page that people can check out events that are coming up. And they can also call us at 978-937-5899. And we're very excited. We've just moved to Middle Street, to 55 Middle Street. We just moved there last month. So we're in the Pollard Exchange building and would love for people to come up so we can show it off.
Show off the new building.
Right.
So you guys should definitely get involved in this. Like we've heard, it's a great organization that's really building community and really just building up, like we said, not only individuals but families too. Thank you guys so much for being here. It was great to learn about it. I'm sure everyone will be checking this out and getting in touch with you too.
Great.
But right now we're going to take it down to Boarding House Park for our next act.